don't know, man. I guess I'm getting just worn down with all of this. It's just so difficult in this server. It's just so difficult. I'm just getting worn down. So it's just the same result every time. It's just, I think just constantly going after this is ruining the morale. So. We have to go after them for a priority. Like, there needs to be consequences. But I just feel like as a cop, bro.
We just gonna take the lot.
I'm just taking the lot.
Fuck it.
I just feel like as a cop, bro. Like I'm used to no pixel, right?
They were. I heard them.
Like, I'm so used to no pixel where like cops win like 90% of the time, yeah. Unless crims do like a really rat shit. I guess I'm just getting like worn down from the constant L's because the odds are so stacked against the police. It's uncanny how much it's stacked against the police, right? Like, it's so crazy how easy it is to be shot down. I got shot once, I lost all my armor. 10v6 though? Chat, you say, let's say it's a 10v5, okay? Let's do some math real quick, right? You know what everyone's got? Cocaine. What does that mean? They have 25 over health, okay? So 25 times, so you do 25 times 5. That's 125. That is quite literally an additional player, right? So let's call it 6 but with no armor, okay? These guys are fucking, these guys have guns at like 3 taps though. I'm not shitting on them. They're really good at what they do. The problem is that the PD just cannot cope with this. It's just going insane. I don't even think getting better guns solves the problem. I just don't know what to do. But we're going in repeatedly and losing. It's just like these other cops, man, they just die immediately. Like they just go down instantaneously. Chat, here's the reality, chat. If we get them down, put them into if we get them all down, let's say we shoot down all 5 of them, that's stage 1, bro. That is stage 1. You then got to go to stage 2, which is getting them to the fucking hospital, right? And then when they're at the fucking hospital, 72 different gangs are going to try and break people out, right? And then if you make it inside MRPD, you got to hope that they don't fucking find a gun and then get held up, right? And then I'll talk to you in a second. You got to hope that they don't find a gun and then 18 different officers get held the fuck up. And then at the same time, you then got to do a prison transport, right? So you got to survive the prison transport. And then when they go to jail, there'll probably be a way to break out. So the problem is, right, PD can't even pass stage 1. And if PD, which is so far has a 100% loss rate in the past 3 weeks in these shootouts, what do you think the chances are going to be we pass stage 2? And what are the chances we do stage 3? And then how do we even keep these people in prison? It is so wildly against the cops. It is incredible. And I think it's just ruining morale at this point. Like, there is the way to upgrade guns. I don't think upgrading guns is the solution to the problem. The problem is the guns are simply too powerful. That is the issue. The guns are just way too powerful at this point in time. So I just think the guns I think all guns just need to be nerfed. Is playing cop not fun? It's not fun when you just get... I liked playing cop and crim before because I felt like there was always a chance to fucking win, right? But now I feel like it's impossible. I feel like it's just impossible. The weapons for criminals are just... And same with cops. They're just too OP. The time to kill has turned into Call of Duty, and it simply doesn't work in an environment where you get into a fight once every 2 hours and the time to kill is faster than Battlefield 6, right? And you don't respawn. And then when you lose, you have to fucking sit there for 40, sometimes up to 40 minutes, which is a lot given that you go to jail as a criminal and you have to sit there for fucking 8 hours, right? But at this current point in time in the stage, that's not happening. That's just how I feel at the moment. And it's also combined with a skill issue, right? Like I've seen PD slay and I've seen PD whiff. And I know that I'm not the fucking world's best PvPer. I used to be pretty good. I'm gonna fucking glaze myself for a second, but I'm pretty washed up these days because I just do not enjoy GTA PvP. Right? To me, it's like fucking doing math and taxes. I don't have any appeal to it. Right? I got so burnt out on GTA PvP back in 2021 that I'm still burnt out to this day. I have still not enjoyed it. So how do you make the PD better? I think ultimately, guns in general in the server just need to be slowed down. I think that goes for cop guns too. I think cop guns and crim guns time to kill needs to be decreased dramatically. But the problem is that if you go too dramatically, right, and TTK is too high, I have no water. Then you access a secondary problem, is that numbers becomes the advantage, right? Because you can't 2v1 people anymore. It'd just be impossible. But currently as it is, one guy with a deagle can TTK 2 cops faster than 2 cops can TTK 1 guy with a deagle. And that's the issue. But then again, if you revert that issue, then Zerg rushing is going to become way too overpowered in the server. And then it just creates a new issue. I'm just convinced it's like video games. It's impossible to balance. It is impossible to balance roleplay servers. I don't care how smart you are. As smart as I think Ravage is, as much as I think Coil is, I just don't think it's possible. I don't think there's any mind on planet Earth that has the capability of balancing a roleplay server. It's extremely, extremely difficult. So CG is good. Stats for cops just need to learn. Well, how do cops learn, right, when they're dead before they can even react? These guys are dying in their cars faster than they can even get out of them. Like, I'm in Air 1 and I'm being gunned down from the other side of the pier faster than I can even land the helicopter. It's no fun. I just frankly hate it. And I'm not shitting on them. They've done nothing wrong. It's just the current mechanics of the server, and the current mechanics of the server benefit that type of playstyle right now. And they're very good when it comes to that. And I'm just very, very heavily struggling because you have to understand that not all these cops are shooters, right? Not all these cops are PvP shooters, and I think the Prodigy admin team does a very good job on checking people before they get invited to be part of the PD, right? And they have a very hard stance on not trying to replicate going too fucking hard on crims, right? Because we've seen what happens in some servers, right? When cops, I remember when I played that 1985 server, cops just went way too hard. It was so unfun. And we don't want to, and I know, the team's working very hard to not replicate that. But I think given that we actually have a PD that doesn't try to abuse or try hard or go for W's, I think we're nerfed as if we do, but we play as if we don't. That's how I feel. Do you realize no pixel PvP was a faster time to kill than Prodigy? Yeah, and that's why I don't play there. Is because it was just I just don't enjoy. It was just I couldn't participate in the PvP. The PvP was too quick. So